Hey everybody, Mark from Rams up here. One more round of the Rams' path to the playoffs. And I know, how can I even be still doing this at this point? But as promised, I'm going to keep this up until they clinch or until they are eliminated. And before we get started, I just want to say we're getting our Instagram page going, so check that out, please, and subscribe and like these videos. That's much appreciated as well. Go to our website, ramsup.com. You can find links to our Instagram site. That's the best, easiest way to get there. Just getting it rolling. Lots of good content forthcoming. But please check it out. Now, path to the playoffs. Now we're gonna be ruining that loss to Tampa Bay. That's the one that really hurt us. We'll take a look at how things stack up right now, and it is getting pretty dismal. The path is we we barely have a path at this point, but there is a path. And if you look at the seeding right now, the Eagles, Vikings, 49ers, and Bucks would be the divisional champs. Cowboys, Giants, and Seattle following. This has been updated with the Thanksgiving Day games, by the way. And then following up the seeding after that, Rams quite the ways down. So even if they win out, they need a lot of things to happen. A lot of these teams are going to be playing each other, which makes it much more difficult. Commanders coming on strong. That would have been a big win for the Lions, and I was kind of pulling for them, but not happening right now. Lions are on an upward track, but man, that would have been a big win to beat the Bills, wouldn't it have? But other than that, the Rams 3-7, and look at that remaining schedule. Unfortunately, they got the Chiefs tomorrow, Sunday. That game may be over by the time you hear this, see this. The Seahawks, Raiders, at the Packers, Broncos, at the Chargers, and at the Seahawks. And if the Rams got their act together on offense, they have a good chance of winning a lot of those games. The problem is this Chiefs game in Kansas City. I very rarely call a game a must-win game unless it truly mathematically is a must-win game. But they have to find a way to beat the Chiefs, and the likelihood of that, not very good. They don't have a really good chance. I think the point spread is up to 15.5 with Matthew Stafford out, Cooper Kupp obviously out, A'Shawn Robinson out. So not much of a path really left for them. Maybe they can find a way to beat the Chiefs. Going to take some magic, some real magic, special teams plays, maybe a pick six by that defense, some takeaways. Maybe the Chiefs are just overlooking the Rams and come in thinking this is in the W column already. But Andy Reid coached teams. It doesn't happen very often. But that's my Rams path to the playoffs right now. Got to beat the Chiefs. Yeah, right. Easy peasy. Rams go to Kansas City and beat the Chiefs, and that keeps their hopes alive a little bit, but not looking good for the Rams, obviously. But we'll talk about this again next week. Maybe we'll have some good news by then, but I'm not counting on it. Hate to be a pessimist, but I've watched this offense just like you all have, and trying to be realistic here. The chances of this offense putting more than a couple of touchdowns on the board against the Chiefs is pretty slim. Going to need special teams and the defense to come through big time for this to happen. That's all for now. Hey, and please check out the Instagram site, our Instagram page, and like and subscribe and like these videos. Really appreciate it. Out for now.